How to love a spouse from a dysfunctional family. There are some words that we say carelessly here in Nigeria. Words like I care for you. Words like I love you. Sometimes you'll find it that when somebody is lost, he rushes to say I love you. When somebody is having affection, you you rush to say I love you. Loving someone is a journey of 1,000 miles. You met your spouse or your partner that did not grow up with his parents or her parents. Maybe he or she was an orphan, and you met him and you start telling him that your mother is sick, and she's saying, hey, take her to the hospital, without caring like, hey, yeah, mommy, how is she doing? How did And you are angry, you are mad at him. Excuse me, he is not used to that. He grew up without having that love, without being in that love affection. And if you say that you love somebody, if you say that I love this person, that is why we say that love is all about sacrifices. You have to cope. It is either you teach him or her, or you learn how to cope with him or her. It's not everything you're saying. He is not even caring. She is not even caring. He is behaving abnormal. He's doing this. Excuse me. He wasn't like that. It is either you teach him or you learn to cope with him. You understand? Like now you see that um your partner did not grow up to see that they are going to buy their mother gifts. They have to buy mother's gift. He did not find himself in that space. There was no mother, there was no father, some have no siblings either. So there was like growing in a rock. Some of them are growing in a rock. And when I say that, when you are growing in rock, you're supposed to understand what I mean. They grow in a very difficult way. They grow in a hard way. They are not being loved. They are not being in that categories with you. And if you say that you must love the person, you have to do what? Sacrifice those things. You have to understand with them. You have to cope with them. You have to teach them. You have to learn and relearn every day. That is what we call love. It's not love, but after sex, you say, "Hey, baby, I love you." And you after feeling emotional, you start to baby saying, "Baby, I love you." After this one, or maybe when your husband or your wife shower you with gift, you started saying, "I love you, baby." That is love. Is more than that. Love is more than that. Love carries enough sacrifices. Love tolerates. Love doesn't hate. If he is not caring, please understand with him. Let him know. Let's teach him how to care. Nobody might even care for him or her at the situation that he or she found himself while growing. So when you met him out of love, and you went to settle with him out of love. Understand the situation and the background that he grows in. That's the only way that relationship can work. That's the only way that relationship can go further. If you are putting ears in different angles, that you are seeing that this so family is doing like this so family is having like this, why is my own different, why is my own blah 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 blah, it won't help you, unless you want to totally give up on the person. But if you're not ready to give up on the person, please tolerate, understand the situation, put yourself put yourself inside that situation, and examine how you feel, how strong that bond is. Then make a decision whether you will go further or you won't go further. You met somebody that have not attend any church at all. His mother and his father is an idol worshiper, and you say that he will change. It is your duty to change the person. Maybe your mother is a or your father is a pastor, and your mother is your mommy Gio, and you married a pagan. Please understand that the difference there are versatile. Understand with him. He might be saying that I want to attend church, I want to be a Christian, but understand with him still that it might be a little bit difficulties. You need to carry him along. You need to carry her along because he did not grow into that environment. He did not grow up into that environment, and it is not by force. You can teach him, teach her, let her know, let him know, let them understand. If you want them to be like you need extra muscles to make it happen. You need extra strength to possess that position. It doesn't just happen like magic. It's not by anger. It's not by hearing sideways. It's not by listening to your other parents. It's not by listening to friends. It's by it's by working hard towards that person that will make the person to be the way you want it. Marrying a dysfunctional person is not an easy job. And still, if you are the type that have taken the decision that you want to make this happen, please, you're going to take a lot of shit. You're going to take a lot of nonsense. You are going to work in a lot of miles. Sometimes you will even be alone while in a relationship because it is difficult to convince somebody. This person have grown into that arena maybe for 30 to 40 years, and you come into her life, you came into her life, and you wanted to change it overnight. It's not easy as you think. There is a proverb they say that beautiful flowers take a long distance time to grow, to mature. Money is just like a seed. When you plant a seed, it has to germinate. When it germinates, it has to grow. When it grow, it has to bring out flower. After the flower, before the main fruit will come. Even at the extent that the fruit has, when the fruit you are seeing the fruit has to mature equally before it's ripe, before you will plug it and eat. This is how this thing is. This person have been into that categories for years. This person have been into these categories for months, for ages. So it is not easy for him to just it's not easy for him to just cope with that situation at that the same time. Whenever you find yourself in this marriage of a thing we call, whenever you find yourself in any kind of relationship, finding yourself in a dysfunctional partner, please understand. Make decision first that you're going to build this thing, no matter how long it takes you, no matter how difficult it is. That is what we call love. That sacrifice itself that you are doing is what we call love. I love you all. May God bless your family. May God be the strong pillar of your home. Share this thing to people. Share it among across. Share this across so that other people that have been finding this thing difficulties will learn from this, will understand from this, and they will have hope on this. No matter the situation around, please try and build. Keep building till you get your desired choice. I love you.